I'm Matt Bishar with REIT.com here in San Diego for REIT World 2012, NAREIT's annual convention for all things REIT. Joining me is Sander Paul van Tongeren, Senior Sustainability Specialist of Global Real Estate and Infrastructure with APG Asset Management. Now, you've been a thought leader in sustainability and commercial real estate industry for a number of years. What do you think has been the most significant development in this regard?
Well, I think it's very, very promising that we now see two leading schemes out there in the market. One focusing on the asset level, namely LEED, really sponsored and supported by US GBC. And we now have a leading scheme really focusing on the investment portfolio level. And that's the Global Real Estate Sustainability Benchmark, which is backed by leading real estate associations such as NAREIT, but also EPRA and EPRIA. And it's fully backed by 35 institutional investors, so I think that's a very strong signal to the market.
And looking specifically at US real estate companies, what do you think is the biggest area that still needs improvement, and what needs to be done to achieve this?
Yeah, that's a hard one, because we do see big differences in terms of regions. So what we tend to see is that a lot of listed property companies in the US, they are very keen on energy efficiency, carbon emissions, but it is hard for them to understand that sustainability from a European perspective is sometimes beyond energy efficiency. So that's one thing. The other thing is that we see a lot of large listed property companies really focusing on sustainability. It's on the radar screen. Nevertheless, the smaller, medium-sized companies, they still need to be convinced, or they need a little bit more education on this topic.
And what role do programs like GRESB, NAREIT's Leader in the Light, play in kind of moving this whole movement forward?
Yeah, I think it's very, very promising now that NAREIT fully endorses the Global Real Estate Sustainability Benchmark, that it is really integrated in the Leader in the Light program. I think it's a strong signal to the market that it is really about enhancing and protecting shareholder value. So it's not about doing green stuff or being the most sustainable company. It's really to improve from an operational point of view and really optimize your buildings in a way which creates shareholder value.
And do you think we're going to see more and more investors really embrace the idea of sustainability and factor that into their decisions?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. It started really with asset managers who represents big pension funds in Canada, Europe, Australia, but we now see companies such as Cohen & Steers, UBS. So I think that's a strong market that it's becoming more mainstream.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks a lot.
For more on this and other REIT news and analysis, be sure to visit REIT.com.